Get free tech advice for your business from O2 Gurus. Search O2 Business for more. Hey guys, welcome to Btekt. It's Basil here, and in case you can't see it, that says 9 on it, and that is because this is a Google Nexus 9 box. You're watching our unboxing video. The Google Nexus 9 is the first HTC tablet that we have seen since the Flyer, that quirky device which had a pen which didn't quite take off despite its name. The Google Nexus 9, however, has Google's backing, has stock Android on board, Android 5.0 to be precise, and it's also got some very cool hardware in there too. It's also HTC's first Nexus device since a hugely popular, at least popular amongst critics, Nexus 1. What can you expect from the Nexus 9? Well, we can't tell you everything that we're going to think about this because we only just got it in, but we can unbox it for you and give you some early first impressions on top of those that we delivered in the hands-on video. You can see, for starters, the box is super simple, minimalistic and clean. You have that embossed 9 on the front, and it looks elegant, looks kind of reminiscent of something that we've maybe seen before, but yeah, we're going to put that box aside for now. What we can say about this is it isn't final retail packaging. You can expect a sleeve of some description that's going to have more product details on it. Inside, the contents, however, should be the same. You'll probably get some literature with your Nexus 9 if you were to buy it through official channels. This is a review device, but the first thing you're going to be greeted by is the Nexus 9 itself, which you can see we can power on, put to one side as we take a look at the box contents. Long press a power button and you'll get Google pop up on screen. Box contents doesn't really get much more simple than this. There's a clear crevice area for some literature if there will be any, and you can also see you've got a USB to micro USB connector, and you have a US power connector as well, and that's literally it. You can take out that, nothing else to it. So Google clearly wants to, or HTC clearly wants to keep focus on what is important, and what is important is the tablet itself. It's really, really rich, premium feeling. It's got a matte plastic back. It does kind of like fingerprints from our first impression. The white one didn't like fingerprints so much, although we're guessing the white one will scuff more easily. It's also available in a sand color as well. So gold, if gold were plastic that wasn't metallic, you get what we mean. You've also got an 8.9-inch display on there, hence the name 9. They rounded up some. You've got front-facing 1.6 megapixel camera, boom sound or front-facing speakers on the front, making this an ideal tablet for gaming. What also makes it pretty cool for gaming is the aspect ratio. Many people have been grumping about the fact that it isn't 16:9 or whatever it is, it's more iPad aspect ratio. This isn't necessarily going to be great for movies. You will get black bars, but it should be slightly better for gaming, more manageable on-screen controls. The shape is identical to that which we experienced with the white one, and it's actually quite nice. Like I said, I've got very big hands. To give you a slight size comparison as to how big my hands are, I can bring an iPhone 6 into frame, and you can see my hand kind of dwarfs the iPhone 6, and that's why the 6 Plus looks relatively reasonable with me. What that does mean, if you do have big hands, you can do this really comfortably. The indented kind of angle that the sides come in at feel really, really secure when you're holding it. I don't think I'm going to be dropping this thing anytime soon, although naturally now I've said that I probably will. We can take a look around the sides now that we're on the subject, and you can see a power button and volume rocker to the right hand side. It's a kind of brushed metal type feeling side, feels very, very premium right there. You've also got a microphone at the base and a micro USB connector. Left hand side, nothing really of note, just the rich looking metal element. It looks more premium on the white version because it's a brushed metal quite explicitly. Up at the top, you've just got that 3.5mm headphone jack, and on the flip side, 8 megapixel rear facing camera, Nexus logo, and you can see attracting fingerprints. From this first impression, we'd probably suggest if you don't like your phone or tablet, quite fingerprinty, opt for the white or the sand one, but definitely check them out first. We haven't seen the sand one in the flesh. If it was up to us right now, we would get the white one. 8.9-inch display. It's iPad Retina resolution display, so it's not actually Quad HD. 1536 by 2048 pixels. Yeah, really decent first impression. Inside, it's an NVIDIA Tegra K1 processor. This is cool because we haven't seen the GPU in this before. It's a Kepler DX1, or at least not on a tablet. This means that games optimized for it, it should pretty much blow the competition out of the water. It also means you shouldn't stress about the fact you've got 2 GB of RAM on here as opposed to 3, which you're seeing on a lot of devices. The GPU should be able to push all those pixels, whether you're talking about the user interface or indeed hardcore gaming. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get this set up for you now, test out a couple of things like USB on the go, which loads of you guys have been asking about, and get stuck into our Nexus 9 review. As for our early hands-on and first impressions though, this is Basil signing off. Thanks for watching.